It is I, Gandalf the Gamer, with a boss battle guide for Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice. The demon of hatred can be found in the Ashina outskirts after accepting the gracious gift of tears from the divine realm. A servant of the Dark Lord he may seem, but a Balrog he is not, and we shall give him peace from this world nonetheless. There is no victory in posture damage here, no. Your greatest ally in the battle to come will be your skill to endure. To begin the fight, charge forward with all your haste and deliver several blows to his belly and bits. For, like most From Software opponents of this size, his weakness is his belly, his butt, and his balls. He will either flee from your onslaught, retaliate with a melee attack, or he will glow with fiery magics and leap into the air. If he does ignite in flames, retreat to a moderate distance. Otherwise, you will be caught in a fiery blast when he lands. Capitalize on this maneuver when he strikes the earth, and close the distance quickly with a grappling hook attack. He has many tones throughout this fight, and vigilance will be an asset to you. If he raises a foot, this is a stomp. If he grows still, this is likely a head slam. If you dodge these attacks, you will have a chance to strike him. If you block, you will remain unharmed. But such a mighty blow will hinder even a shinobi from hitting back. And it will take a moment for Wolf to steady himself. The great danger is his perilous red kanji strike. The only way to avoid this is by leaping to safety at the right time. Do not get hit by this attack, or else it will surely be your downfall. After this red kanji strike, he will likely be a good distance away from you. Do not pursue him. If you do give chase, he will punish you with 2 volleys of fireballs. Bait this attack, and then avoid the splash damage as you flank your way towards him. If there is no time, mitigate the damage by deflecting them with your blade, or by deploying the Sakuza Lotus Umbrella prosthetic to absorb the flames. Try to flank him at an angle to deliver a few precious strokes from your bloodthirsty blade. For every third of his health you deplete, he will falter. Punish him for it with some strikes of your own. You can risk several, about 5 to 7 I would say. Ultimately, the best method to vanquish this foe is by staying by his side at all times and dodging to his left. His left side is his most vulnerable. Position yourself there as often as you can. Spare only 2 or 3 strikes when you are able, and do not get greedy until you've mastered his rhythm and timing. Eventually, the opportunity for a death blow will present itself, and he will enter his second phase. Give him a wide berth, for he will conjure 2 new techniques to his already formidable arsenal. The first of these is a bed of flame, which he will indicate by raising his fiery arm above his head and strike the ground in your direction. And it will burn everything in its path. Jump at the critical moment, or run sideways as fast as you can to avoid this attack. Take advantage of his vulnerability, and grapple hook attack him to close the distance between you. The second new attack in his repertoire is a series of fireballs that will seek you out wherever you may be. Before he calls them forth, he will put some distance between you, and swing his mane of hair all about. Circle your way towards him, and be sure to avoid every last one. If done well, you will make it through unscathed. When he places his foot firmly back on the ground, that means his spell is finished, and he is ripe for the strike once more. Continue to keep to his left, dodge his melee attacks, leap out of harm's way when the red kanji appears, flank him at a sheer angle when the fireballs appear in the air, flee from his fiery leaps, and take advantage of his staggered state for every third of his health you deplete. And soon, you will deliver your second death blow, which will trigger his final and deadliest form. When you initiate the final phase, Fly, you fool. Fly as far as you can, lest you suffer massive burning damage from an enormously long reach and a subsequent wall of fire, which will trap you in a dangerously small arena for a dangerously long time if you're not careful. He will telegraph this fearsome attack with both a red kanji symbol and a whirling flourish from his entire body. If you're ensnared in the wall of fire, stand your ground and fight defensively while staying as close to him as you can. If you've managed to escape his wrath, he will charge out of the flames and meet you in the field of battle. Apply all of your knowledge up until this point, and continue the fight. Be doubly wary of his red kanji sweep attack, because it now comes with a second identical strike, just as deadly as the first. Leap to safety from both of these mighty blows. If you've managed to conserve your spirit emblems, now is the time to use them. You can use the Malcontent Finger Whistle to calm his bloodlust for a time, but this will only work a total of 3 times. But 3 is plenty enough to rip through this final phase like paper. Alternatively, using the empowered mortal draw technique when the time is right will make short work of him as well. Or you can fight him with honor and vanquish him with the strength of your steel alone. Soon you will smite this extraordinary opponent for the 3rd and final time. Your foe will fall, his rage quelled, grateful for death's release. Claim your shinobi execution and your glory. For more content like this, please like, comment, and subscribe.